Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between misty hills and whispering woods, there lived a young girl named Eliza. She was known for her kind heart and gentle spirit, but she was also the poorest child in the village. Eliza lived with her grandmother in a tiny cottage at the edge of the forest. Despite their hardships, they found happiness in each other's company and the beauty of nature that surrounded them. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced in the wind, Eliza ventured into the woods to gather berries. As she walked deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a clearing she had never seen before. In the center of this clearing stood a small cottage made of candy-colored stones, with a garden blooming with flowers of every hue. It was the home of the village's beloved good witch, Rosalind. Rosalind was not like the witches in stories who brewed potions and cast spells. She used her magic to help others, mending broken hearts and healing wounded spirits. When she saw Eliza peeking through the garden gate, Rosalind smiled warmly and invited her in. Inside, the cottage was a wonderland of enchantments. Books floated in the air, filling the room with wisdom and tales of distant lands. A teapot poured tea on its own, and the walls whispered secrets of forgotten dreams. Rosalind listened intently as Eliza shared her dreams of helping her grandmother and others in need. Moved by Eliza's selflessness, Rosalind offered her a gift, a shimmering necklace adorned with a crystal that glowed with a soft, comforting light. "This crystal will guide you to those who need your kindness," Rosalind explained. "Remember, true magic lies in the kindness of the heart." With a grateful heart and the necklace around her neck, Eliza returned to her grandmother's cottage. That evening, as they sat by the hearth, Eliza shared her encounter with Rosalind and showed her the magical necklace. Together, they decided to use its guidance to help those in need in their village. The next day, they visited Mrs. Jenkins, an elderly widow who lived alone and struggled with her garden. Eliza helped Mrs. Jenkins plant new seeds and tend to her flowers, while her grandmother baked fresh bread and shared stories that made Mrs. Jenkins laugh again. The crystal on Eliza's necklace sparkled brightly, filling the air with warmth and hope. As weeks passed, Eliza and her grandmother continued their acts of kindness, guided by the magic of the necklace. They repaired roofs, stitched torn clothes, and comforted lonely hearts. Their small acts of kindness rippled through the village, bringing people closer together and filling their lives with joy. One day, Rosalind visited Eliza and her grandmother. She was touched by the transformation in the village and the happiness they had brought to so many lives. "You have both shown the true power of kindness," Rosalind said with pride. "Never underestimate the magic you carry within your hearts." From that day on, Eliza and her grandmother continued to spread kindness and love throughout their village.